What is up, everybody? Jordan here with the Deck Box, coming back to you today with another budget or bust video. And today, we're going full baby, okay? And what I mean by that is we're using all baby Pokemon, even though, I mean, they're not technically baby Pokemon, but they're not the GX versions. So I was thinking about a deck idea we could use for these budget or bust videos, and I just thought, you know what, let's take BuzzRoc and make it baby BuzzRoc. Every great character ever has a baby version. Mario, Luigi, they got little baby versions on Mario Kart. You've got the Muppets, you got the baby Muppets. So we got baby BuzzRoc here. And it's gonna be exactly what you're hearing. It's gonna be baby Buzzwole and baby BuzzRoc, or baby Lycanroc, and we're gonna see if it works. Not so sure, it doesn't quite hit the same numbers, but it'll be interesting. And I'm just now realizing that I did not put in a Diancie. So I'm gonna add one of those real quick to make it a little feasible. Makes it slightly more expensive, but Diancie is really not that expensive. So it still counts in my eyes as a budget list. Where'd you go, Diancie? There we go. Alright, so hopping into the list, this is a baby BuzzRoc list, so we are playing 3 baby Buzzwole. We're going to be focusing on, well, really both attacks. They're really good. Sledgehammer's good early game, especially if you have Diancie and a strong energy on there. You're swinging for 70, but if your opponent has exactly 4 prize cards remaining, this attack does 90 more damage. So it can stack up pretty quickly. We're going to be counting on that. We're going to try to take a few prizes during that time period whenever our opponent is down to 4 prizes. So hopefully we can hit those prime spots. Then Swing Around is also a great attack, especially with Strong Energy and Diancie on there. Swinging for a base of 80, and then you get to do an additional 20 for each head you flip off of 2 coin flips. So potentially 120. That of course one-shots a Zoroark. If you're doing the 120, if you have a Choice Band, that's 150. If you have Diancie on the board, that's 170. That's a Lele. If one of your energies is Strong Energy, that's 190. You see the math, it just kind of adds up, so you can take down some big Pokemon. Buzzwole we know is going to be good in this list. We've seen that before in other lists, so I'm not concerned about Buzzwole. What I'm concerned about is the Lycanroc portion. So I've chosen to play 4 Rockruff, the 70 HP one of course, and I'm playing a split between Dusk, no not Dusk, Midnight Lycanroc, and then I guess this is Dusk, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but anyway, this was the new one that Ash had, or Midday form or something, I don't remember. So they're really neat. So this Lycanroc allows you to do additional damage to a basic Pokemon, 30 base, 60 total if it's a basic. If it's a strong energy on there, that's 80. Choice Band, you're at 110. You're 2-shotting Buzzwoles, Booloos, Lele's, things like that. So I figured, you know what, we're giving up 1 prize. I'm cool with 2-shotting things. It seems to be worth it. And then you have Corner. For a fighting energy and a DCE, Corner does 90 damage, and the defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. So this is like the other Rockruff, its first attack, except it does damage, which is really nice. And I played this before with a Lycanroc list, and just included this as a one-of, and it was actually really, really key, because I could stick a Lele in the active and 2-shot it. They couldn't get out of it, no matter what they did. So that's really solid. Plus the math works out. Choice Band's 120, Diancie makes it 140, and then I guess you need a strong as 160, but it can add up over time. And then the other Lycanroc has the Dangerous Rogue, which of course the GX has, except this does 20 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon with a base of 20, so 120 potential, whereas the other Lycanroc has 250 potential. But again, this is a 1-prize attacker. We're 2-shotting things, that's fine. 150 with a Choice Band, 170 with Diancie. So not terrible if things lay out right. And then Accelerock, 2 fighting and a colorless does 100 damage. You're probably not going to be using that unless your opponent's just not filling their bench and you have to use something. Then from there, the 2 standard Tapu Lele. As I mentioned in the previous video, I will still be including Lele's in these budget lists, but I'm going to cap out at 2 to keep it balanced, I guess. Then, as far as energy acceleration, we're playing 3 B-String. If our opponent's down to 3 or 4 prizes, we're able to just go into our deck, grab 2 basic energy and attach them to one of our Ultra Beasts, so that of course will go towards Buzzwole. And then 3 max elixirs. Look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach a basic energy card you find there to a basic Pokemon on your bench. Shuffle the other cards back in your deck. This is going to be great for Buzzwole, for Rockruff, and potentially, if you need it, for Diancie. Which, if I didn't mention, that we do play one Diancie here I talked about at the beginning. She allows us to add 20 more damage to our fighting Pokemon's attacks. Then moving on to the items, we're looking at 1 multi-switch. I love playing multi-switch in fighting decks to be able to move the strong energy around and kind of make extra use of it. Special charge, we want to be able to get those strong energies back. We don't want them to be wasted. Same with Super Rod, allows us to get our basic energy back and our Pokemon back. We play the 4 Ultra Ball, pretty self-explanatory. We're trying to get our Pokemon out, and Ultra Ball is going to be the way to do it. That, as well as Brooklet Hill, it's going to allow us to put basic straight onto our bench and keep things rolling. For draw support, we're looking at 3 Cynthia, 2 Lily, 2 N, and 2 Sycamore. So we're looking at 9 draw supporters there. I think that's decent enough to keep us rolling through the list. We also play 3 Guzma, just to be able to take the knockouts we want to take. There were specifications. For instance, the Midnight Lycanroc, it has to be a basic for it to do additional damage to it. So we want to take the knockouts that we want to take, and at the same time we want to stall with corner. So Guzma will pair really well with that. Then the tool cards, we play 3 Choice Band and 2 Float Stone. So we're gonna be able to add additional damage, and then if we get something stuck in the active, mainly a Lele or a Diancie, we're gonna want to get those out of the active. So that's what the Float Stone's there for. And then to close things out, we have 4 Strong Energy and 9 Fighting Energy to round things off. I wanted this to be up to like 10 or 11 Fighting Energy. However, I really just couldn't make the space. So who knows, maybe if this deck works out, we can try to find some space for it. Oh no, whoops, I just discarded the change, which was the Diancie. So give me 2 seconds, guys. We gotta take the Field Blower out, so there aren't any abilities worth worrying about. Go back to normal. And we have our Diancie. And now we're gonna save it. And now we're gonna hit the ladder and see if we can get a win or 2 out of this. Be interesting to see how this goes against the current meta, or if it even can. Who knows? Baby Buzz. My main concern is with BuzzRoc going around right now, people's focus is going to be taking down my Rockruffs. Because they're going to think that they're going to evolve, and they're probably playing standard BuzzRoc. But they're going to be thinking that my Rockruffs are going to be evolving and using Bloodthirsty Eyes and then using Dangerous Rogue GX. So they're going to be a really big target, which kind of sucks because they're going to be decent, I feel, but not decent enough to where they need to be swinging on them like that. I'm going to leave the Rockruff in my hand. Or no. Yeah, I am. Because if they have something on the bench I can knock out, I'd rather use the Guzma first. Or if it's a GX or something, yeah, like a Buzzwole, I can do additional damage. I can swing for 80 on him. Course. Yeah, no, I like that. Unless I get Diancie. If I get Diancie, I'll just take down the Remoraid. Because I need to get damage onto the Buzzwole early. I'm just swinging for 50. Okay, yeah, I'll have to 2-shot us at least. So it gives us a potential chance to spread a little damage around the field. It's dumping a Beast Ring right out of the gate and an energy. I'm okay with that. What did he grab with the Lele? Did he grab anything? Oh, Lily, that's right. Okay. So he's getting at least 7 cards out of Lily. That's really solid. I kind of wish I had a Lily in hand. I'm going to make some use out of it. He's grabbing an Octillery prematurely, but I guess that was so he'd shrink his hand with the Ultra Ball. So it makes sense. He's getting his energy rolling. Oh, hold on, guys. I didn't plug my computer in. all of a sudden it's just like, hey, your computer's about to die. Alright, I'm going to Guzma up this guy, not the one with energy, so I can get to him before he can start spreading anything. Put my 2 Rockruffs down, and we'll swing for 80. Do a little bit of damage there. I really need a draw supporter next turn, or my game is kind of done, to be honest. So let's see. He's getting his Diancie so he can swing for a little bit more. Does he have any energy to attach? He might after this Abyssal Hand. Hesitating though. Has a choice band. Okay. And Cynthia. Alright. Man, that additional draw with artillery is just nasty. So he's gonna swing for 30, 50 with Diancie. So that's a 3-shot range for this guy. I'm totally cool with that. That gives me opportunity to take down his Buzzwall while he's trying to take down mine, except I get much more value out of it. And I can start spreading some energy around the field. Hold on to that choice band for now. We're just going to swing again for 80. And hopefully I can last this turn because I want to be able to knock him out, get 2 prizes ahead. I think that'd be a great way to start the game. And he'll be taking 1 prize. And the trade-off is already working out for us. Problem is his B-strings would activate like immediately, which is really bad for us. But this one's already got his 2 energy on him. And this one, I mean, yeah, once he gets 3 energy on it, he'll be swinging for 120. But that's a coin flip, so it's kind of good. I'm okay with that. Oh, I guess he played Guzma. Okay. Like, what did I tell you? He's gonna focus so hard on taking down my Rockruffs. He won't let up. And that sucks. He's just sitting back there chilling. I knew he was gonna go after the Rockruffs. I knew it. There's no way he's gonna let it get away. And he's not gonna knock it out yet. Oh no, he is. Okay. 40, 50. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put Buzzwall out there and put some damage on him. Might as well. Dang. This game is. I should just put that on the Buzzwall. I don't know if he's gonna knock it out or if he's gonna jet punch to take down the Rockruff. I think his best bet's probably just taking down the. Oh wow, okay. Taking down the Rockruff on the bench because then Buzzwall's done another turn, and Rockruff won't be able to evolve. It's a guaranteed KO. So he can use his Baby Buzz. If he gets 1 more energy on it with like an elixir or something, then our Baby Buzz is for sure knocked out with his Baby Buzz. There's a Sycamore. Man, he's already blown through so many cards. He's down to 15. And we're sitting at 44. We've had no draw supporters this whole game. Why? I haven't seen a Lele. I haven't seen a Stage 1. I haven't seen a Cynthia, a Sycamore, an N. Nothing. I've seen 1 Guzma. Oh my word. Okay. It's down to you, Rockruff. I need it. Like, give me Sycamore. That'd be sick. No, of course not. Why? Why would you? Done. We're scooping this one because I can tell you right now this deck is not. It's not doing it. Not doing it at all. We'll grab 1 more game and see if maybe we can not brick so hard. I'm hoping that was part of the factor there. That maybe we just bricked. And it was a rare. Hey, we get to go first. That could be good for us. there's our draw supporters. But we have no basics. Of course not. We run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 basics, and we don't open with one. We only run 4 stage 1s, and we open with one of them. There they are. Now we do have. All right, we have Lily for 8 potential here, so that's good news. All right. Do this so I can make sure I can do the 8. We'll do enough for that, but I need to get use out of it and rather get the 8 cards. I'm trying to go speedy here. I need to get some elixirs off. I need to make sure I get an energy for starters. Alright, awesome. And we freaking miss it. Alright, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put an energy on this Buzzwole. Because I don't want him to play an E-Hammer or something to get rid of the one on the active. So we're going to have a strong energy. We'll be able to attach it to the active. That's swinging for 50. Plus the ANC is 70. So routes will be knocked out. It'd be awesome if he had nothing else, but I doubt that's the case. Yeah, there's Bridget. That's fine. We're still starting the game off with 1 prize ahead, which is a good place to be in. You know, just kind of tacking away a little bit. Potentially getting another useful card from our prizes. Remoraid, Vulpix, routes. So he's going to be down to 1 routes after this. And he's attaching the super boost now and just discarding it. Okay, he doesn't really have a lot of faith in what's going to happen. But, I mean, I guess he did what he had to do. He's going to use Beacon. And then I'm going to have to use Lele for N. As much as I hate to put down a Lele for that, I need to, because otherwise he's going to grab himself, you know, Guardies with Red Candy, and it's just not going to be good. So I have to do all I can. Place Talonflame in it. Interesting. So Talonflame with Gardevoir. Or maybe Gallade, I suppose. I didn't think about that, maybe. But Super Boost, I would imagine it'd be for Gardevoir. There's no reason. He is using Gallade, though. Which, of course, Gallade hits the exact right number. So we're going to be able to knock him out. And then we're also going to be able to shuffle his hand up. Which, granted, he can still draw into those cards, but the chance of getting the exact combo to get the Rare Candy, Gallade, and Octillery off of these 6 cards, it's not as likely. Alright. Let's get this guy down. And then we'll knock him out. Prize number 1 taken. 5 more to go. Guzma's really solid. I can grab my Lycanroc, the Midnight, and Guzma, and actually take down Routes or a Remoraid, whichever I prefer. Routes would probably be the better option. The Mewtwo is going to be an issue. It's going to be really tough for our Buzzwoles. But if we just keep the 1 energy on for now, we should be fine. Sorry, we got a Kirlia. Really like to get another strong energy. If we get another strong energy, I can Guzma, use Float Stone to retreat, and then take down the Kirlia to reduce his chances of getting his Gardevoir or his Gallade, whichever the case. Because Gallade is as much a threat because of the draw ability, the shuffling up the top 5 cards, as it is its attack. Interesting to attach the DCE there. He's counting on something. Skyla, Rare Candy, Gardevoir, or Gallade. If it's Gallade, we're knocked out, which really sucks. It's probably Gallade. Really need some draw support. See Octillery, man. Maybe he doesn't have Rare Candy Gallade? Maybe he's hoping to draw into it. Parallel. Thank you, bro. Wish I hadn't used my super rod yet, though. So yeah, he's trying to get the combo with Gallade. It'd be nuts if he doesn't hit it. Be absolutely crazy. And he scoops. Alright. So I'm going to take that as a win. But let's see, we're only 20 minutes into this. That's super short, and that really didn't go long. So we're going to grab one more game with this. That really would just happen kind of because he bricked. But he bricked because we end. It was all on us. So yeah, I'm going to take that win. So another fighting psychic. So most likely BuzzRoc or just straight Buzzwole. But no artillery. So this should be interesting. It could be... It could be Buzzwole Beast Box, like Buzzwole Megalodon. Who knows? Oh, these hands. Alright, cool. He breaks too. Just energy galore. Holy cow. Could be worse. I can attach an energy, play melee for Lily, and get 4 to 5 cards depending on what we get. I'd love to top deck like an Ultra Ball, because then I get a Buzzwole and get the energy onto him, and then Lele for even more cards. Okay, so we have red. Excuse me. So we're gonna attach here. So if I grab Lily, I think I like grabbing Lily better because this hand is actually decent for next turn. And I don't want to use N and then not have a supporter next turn. So using Lily now, I at least guarantee that I have a supporter next turn in N. We have an Ultra Ball. That's great. I'm gonna hold the Ultra Ball for now. Yeah, I'm gonna hold that. So I can do 90 to him next turn. I could grab a Diancie and do 110. So I can 2-shot him. Choice or strong energy 130. There's potential. Excuse me. Sorry guys. It's a little late if you haven't figured that out. Thank you for the Brooklyn Hill. Appreciate that. So he's swinging for 80. Alright, so he's knocking out Rockruff. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. So 80 damage is what he'll be swinging for as opposed to the 60. So, alright. We're going to use this like knock. Alright, so we prized our Diancie. That sucks. We also prized 1 Rockruff. And we prized the B-string. Okay, not terrible. Let's put this here. Let's do that. Get another of these down. Win. Drops him a card. Strong energy, that would have been nice. That's fine. If he knocks this out, we have this Lycanroc to come up with strong energy choice band knockout. So I'm totally cool with that. Or Buzzwole, actually. Probably better to invest the energy on Buzzwole. Use the strong energy, maybe Sycamore to dig through for our other Buzzwole, and use some B-strings. So I definitely think something like this, single prize, 2-shot, a deck will be better next format because you're losing elixirs. Yes, I know there's B-string. I get that. I get that there's B-string. However, B-string is not as guaranteed, especially if I'm speeding past you so fast that you don't have much time on the 3-4 prize mark. And if I judge you down to 4 cards, you don't have B-string in there, and then I take 2 prizes, and then the next turn I take another 2 prizes, you're done. You're sitting there manually attaching to a Buzzwole. So just a thought that I don't think people are considering as much as they should. I'm actually gonna promote this guy. I'm gonna use this rock or this Lycan rock because I like that idea. All right, so I will be swinging for 30, 60, 80. That's enough for the knockout. So I'll put the choice band on the Buzzwole. And just to guarantee well, no, that won't guarantee it. I'm gonna grab another Buzzwole. I'm gonna Sycamore, and I'm looking for a couple B-string. That would be nice. Well, really, I think we have one in there. All right, that's cool. We have an elixir, and we have these. I should have used the. Oh, that was dumb. Should have used elixir first. I mean, it doesn't matter. I guess we're out of energy in the deck as far as basic energy. So the elixir's dead right now. So I'm definitely not gonna use it because I have my other 3 energy right there. But we will use Dangerous Claw for the knockout. So the downside is now his Buzzwole swing for 120. There's a B-string, but it doesn't do us much good. So he's bringing up his Rockruff, which is interesting. He can't evolve and knock us out. He doesn't have enough energy. So that is great news for us. Strong energy would be great for like a Guzma to get this Buzzwole over here and swing on him. We're looking good. I'm okay with this. We're doing stuff. Attaching DCE. What's your game here? You're not going to be able to knock me out. And please give me a strong energy. We're swinging for 130, 150, 170 potential. I'd be cool with that. Sycamore, and we can actually use a max elixir. That's solid. Alright, I'm cool with how this is going. Oh, no, he's just retreating. He's going to use his Buzzwole. He's going to knock us out. That's fine. Still sitting at 3 to 4. I'm okay with that. And he just wasted DCE doing what he needed to do. So, not upset by that. That sucks. I'm going to Sycamore away to Cynthia. I should have used Brooklyn Hill before I did that. I'll wake up, guys. Yeah, I'm going to use it. Dig, dig, dig. B-string, B-string. Sick. Nope. That's fine. Alrighty. Oh, we only have 2 energy in there. Ouch. Alright, so let's see. I can swing for 30, 60, 80. I'm not going to use B-string because it doesn't do any good. 80, 100. Alright, so I can potentially knock him out. I have to hit double heads though. It's not guaranteed, but oh no. Yeah, no, because he's not sitting at 4 prizes anymore because he got me before I got him. We hit it, and we take him out. That is insane. I cannot believe that. If we win this, it's because of that coin flip right there. We still don't have our Diancie, which really blows. It would make a huge difference right now. Diancie, man, you see how strong... You really know how strong Diancie is when you don't have it. It really kind of hurts when you don't have it. When you have it, you can't take it for granted. This is good, though. He's going into this, no energy attached on his GX here. He might get one attached this time. Do we have another Lele in deck? I feel like we do. We can check with Brooklet Hill. If we do, I'm using it to grab a Guzma to take down this guy before he evolves, but I can't remember if he's been down. I think he's been down. So he could evolve this turn. But if he doesn't, he's going down. like no questions asked. That Rockruff will go down, and we'll be sitting at 2 prizes, and then we can take down Lele. You know, pretty simple. We've got energy on the field. That's one advantage I think we've had over our opponent. Okay, so he does evolve. He's going to be able to use his GX attack. Swinging for 150. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I guess he had to do that. Oh, and he's got Diancie. That's 170. Yikes. Alright, but now he has to guarantee that he gets energy. If he doesn't get energy, he's just kind of stuck, and I'll be two-shotting him. Which I'm okay with. 100, 120, 140, yeah. Let's see what we're sitting at right now. Alright. Not much going on. Alright, I guess I need to put back... what do I want to put back? I'll put back a Lele, Buzzwall. I guess another Rockruff, maybe? Or, no, I'll do Rockruff, a Lycanroc, and... Oh, no. Energy. That's what I want. I really could have put 3 in there. That wouldn't have been horrible. You're going to attach energy here and try to make something happen with corner. For now, you swing around. Double heads again. Our opponent's got to be getting mad. So if he doesn't hit energy here, we can knock him out, guaranteed, and then he's just sitting there. The only option then would be DCE on Lele to hit us for 100, which doesn't knock us out. He's using a float stone. He's going to get out of there. Makes sense. I cannot blame him for that. Kind of makes me wish I would have put my Lele back in, though, because then I could be using a Lele to grab a Guzma. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll put 2 guys within range of being knocked out. Let's see what we're looking at. We got Buzzwall. I don't want to put him out there to possibly get stuck. I do want to grab this other Lycanroc, though. Shrink up the deck. Give me more options. Because I'd much rather be taking a knockout on this guy with the energy. Well, can't evolve him. Taking a knockout on the guy with the energy than the guy without energy. Swing around. Come on, double heads again. Okay, 1 heads. That's good enough for a 2-shot. We're sitting good now. I need to take him out. Please don't get an energy and a float stone or something crazy. So he's got 3 basic energy in the discard too. He's got to have plenty more energy. There it is. But does he have a way to get us? Does he have Guzma? Okay, if we get Guzma, we can stop him. And we're not going to get Guzma. Dang. And now we can't knock him out, because if we knock him out, he's going to knock us out. And then we're just screwed. Alright, I gotta take this guy out now so we have a better chance of getting Guzma. Yeah, I hate to leave it. I have to leave it there. Because otherwise I give him the game. I need a Guzma at this point. Okay. So now it comes down to who gets their Guzma first, or in his case, well, no, even getting a Lycanroc won't help him. He needs Guzma. He's played 1, I've played 1. Click done. I hate doing this back and forth, but he just needs 1 more energy or a Guzma, and we get the Guzma first. Now, the downside is if he gets a DCE on his guy, then he'll be knocking us out. So, who knows? 90, 110, 130, yeah. Definitely get the knockout there. All right, we're down to 1 prize. Oh my goodness. And it's a Lele. So if he sticks something in the active that's not going to get knocked out, well, I guess anything's going to get knocked out in 2 shots. But he's got to put up Lycanroc with a DCE to get us. He has to. That's the only way he can beat us at this point. He's got 3 potentially in his deck, maybe 1 prize. So maybe at worst 2 in his deck. He's got a really good chance of getting it. I don't know what kind of draw support he has in his hand. He has to put that. Yeah, he has no other option. He's got more Cynthia for sure. He's got more, and he's only played 2 draw supporters. So This is nuts. Could our baby BuzzRoc beat the BuzzRoc? If it does, then at that point, this is budget. This is budget if it wins. Ultra Ball. Going for a Lele and draw support. That's got to be what you're going for, right? Or is it prized? He scooped. He scooped up. I missed the victory page, but the guy just scooped. Oh man, that is insane. I gotta see here. So you have it right here. You can screenshot. Baby Buzz beat Big Buzz. I thought this was going to be a bust. This is a budget deck. I'm calling it. Take it to your leagues, at least. I definitely would not go out and say that this should go and be played at regionals or anything. But I mean, it worked. It worked. You know, I mean, that's all I can say. It worked, and I can't freaking believe it. But I'm dubbing it budget. It is a budget list. So yeah, so here I'll flash the list up on the screen for you guys one more time, so you can take it and enjoy it. This is one that I would definitely, absolutely tell a new player, play this list. It's the baby version of what everyone's playing, and it's super fun. So we beat Guardy because they bricked. First one we bricked and was awful, but beating the BuzzRoc in an actual full-on match, that to me showed me the strength of this deck. We did it without Diancie. Having Diancie would have made a huge difference. So here's the list. Take it if you'd like. Have fun at your local leagues. If you got a friend that's going and they're new to the game, build this for them. This will be fun for them to have and to mess around with. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Budget or Bust. I greatly appreciate you watching. Please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. And as usual, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. Tell your friends all about the channel, and let's just keep growing this thing. So guys, as usual, I have been Jordan with the Deck Box, where I want to know what's in your box. Have a great day.